crude oil prices are at a 4-year low, and that is taking a toll on Africa's largest economy. Nigeria relies on crude oil imports for about 70% of its income, and the Nigerian government recently announced measures to help the economy impact oil prices. But some say that these measures may not go far enough. CCTV's Deji Badmus explains why.
These are indeed very worrying times for Africa's biggest oil producer. With much of Nigeria's revenue coming from oil, it's no surprise the economy is beginning to take a hit from the fall in oil prices. As if that is not troubling enough, finance expert Johnson Chukwu says the country should brace up for further fall in prices.
If you look at the dynamics of the oil industry today, it's obvious that we're going to see lower oil prices further. American production has moved about 9 million barrels a day. They are almost approaching the Saudi production of about 9.8 million barrels per day. And so America is now the second largest oil producer in the world. And the cost of extracting crude from shale formation is also reducing because technology is catching up in that area.
The situation has now forced the government to revise its budget for next year and announce a cut down in foreign travels and trainings.
We've revised the entire medium-term expenditure framework. So for 2015, we're proposing $73 a barrel. We've decided to maintain the same quantities after due discussion. So we'll be doing this still at 2.27 million barrels per day.
This would mean a drop in projected revenue and less money for the various states to share. The government is also considering imposing a special tax on luxury goods. The government has been doing all it could to reduce the country's overdependence on oil by pushing through an aggressive agricultural program. Analysts say now is the time for it to redouble its efforts.
We have many colleges of agriculture, universities of agriculture, but these are clerical agricultural experts. The outputs want to teach in schools, work in ministries of education. They don't want to go to farms.
The issue has now thrown up the familiar debate over getting Nigeria to think beyond its oil. For now, the austerity measures announced by the government are yet to fully kick in. When that happens, you can expect to see protests on the streets of the country. Deji, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.